This one's for Pura Vida Wood Company. Josh runs a custom furniture shop out of Guelph. Live edge tables, epoxy river pieces, hand-cut signs, the kind of stuff that takes real skill and real time to make. And that's exactly why his old site didn't work. The furniture was handmade, the website wasn't. We handled the full website and brand for him. Guelph-based, custom furniture, and the goal was simple. Make the site feel as crafted as the furniture itself. This is the new homepage. Pure life, pure craftsmanship. Big photo of his work right away, no filler, no stock imagery. You see the table before you see anything else. One thing we did differently here was build the whole site around a real catalog instead of a feed. 8 categories: dining tables, coffee tables, epoxy work, signs, beds, slabs, bars, one-off pieces. Everything tagged like a real specimen. Species, finish, lead time. So if someone's browsing, they're not guessing what they're looking at. They see the wood type, the finish, how long it takes to build. By the time they reach out, they already know what to ask for. That's really the feeling we were chasing across the whole build. Slow, deliberate, made by hand. For the type, we picked something with a bit of weight to it, nothing delicate. And the colors all came straight from the wood itself. Walnut, saddle, honey oak, epoxy black. Nothing was picked just because it looked nice. It all had to come from the material. The build leaned heavily on photography, full-width shots of the grain, the joints, the river lines in the epoxy. The wood does the talking before any text shows up. We also built a quote intake so people can describe their piece, dimensions, and wood preference in under a minute. That's the conversation Josh actually wants to be having. Before this, the old site had a generic template and a logo, basically. No real photos of his work, no way to browse what he'd actually made. Mobile was rough too, which matters a lot since most people are looking him up on their phone before ever calling. The About section is where Josh's story comes in. Born and raised in Guelph, trained at Conestoga, over a decade building furniture by hand. We wrote that section in his actual voice. No exaggeration needed. Just the truth about how long he's been doing this. We also laid out his process step by step. Consultation, wood selection, build and finish. People want to understand what they're paying for, and this answers that before they even ask. Something people don't always know is that Josh also sells raw slabs to other makers and homeowners. So we gave that its own section too, since it's a whole separate part of his business. And right under that, his reviews. 5 stars, over 50 of them. We pulled that straight onto the site because trust like that shouldn't be buried on a Google listing nobody checks. The testimonials carry a lot of weight here too. People comparing 30 companies before landing on Pura Vida, that's the kind of social proof that actually moves someone to reach out. And of course, everything had to hold up on mobile. Same catalog, same story, same quote flow, all the way down to a phone screen. What changed after launch is pretty simple. People are coming in already knowing what Pura Vida does. They've seen the catalog, they understand the process, and they're reaching out for the right reasons. The site finally works the way the furniture does. That's Pura Vida Wood Company. Another project where the work was already great. It just needed a website that said so.